featherweight division. Fighting out of extreme fitness by way of concealing, he weighed in at 68 kilos. He makes his MMA debut here tonight. Please welcome Dean Fitsimons! And his opponent, fighting out of the Devil's Fight Club by way of Antrim, he weighed in at 68.3 kilos, and he makes his debut here tonight. Please welcome Jordan, the Ballycraigie Bad Boy, Mairs! The man in charge of the action in Snake Hips, Mairs.
So here we go with our first match here, Clan Wars 10, featuring Dean Fitsimons taking on Jordan, the Ballycraigie Bad Boy, Mairs. These two are really going...
Right away, looks like Dean's looking to establish his stand-up. Mairs looking for that double leg. He needs to pull that leg up, maybe switch to a single leg.
He's been blocked out in the double here. And it looks like he's working for a guillotine.
Dean should not be looking for that guillotine, and that's why.
That's exactly why, that's right. He made himself a little bit too light there and got dumped for his trouble.
Dean's now looking for that crossbody guillotine. He's really insistent on that guillotine, isn't he?
He's determined to make it stick. The two fighters come back to their feet. So I asked Jordan's coach why he was called the Ballycraigie Bad Boy. And his coach told me that's because he's a little bit mean.
That always pays dividends in the cage.
Absolutely.
Dean looking to be the better of the two standing.
He's certainly landing those strikes and driving his opponent back now. So they're paying dividends early here in the first round.
Took this fight on short notice, so maybe we'll see how that turns out in the later rounds. Short notice, he maybe not be in the best shape.
It could be.
Good stand-up, though. Nice knee.
He could be pushing the pace because he might not have enough gas in the tank for the later rounds. What do you think, Jake?
True statement. Usually when you take a fight on short notice, the luxury is that you don't have to worry about it for weeks, but the downfall is that you're not in the best shape of your life. But Dean seems to be doing very well. He's keeping the stand-up going. He's still moving on his feet and looks to be mixing it up pretty well.
Yeah, setting a very aggressive pace here to start. He's throwing in those leg kicks wherever the opportunity presents, and he's landing with his hands.
Nice jab.
A very stiff jab,
Really
and he follows
that jab strong.
He's taking a big risk there, exposing his chin to a knee, shooting over the top.
He's taking a couple of those knees. Again, insisted on that guillotine. Might make himself too light again.
And he's turning out off the fence.
Good sprawl.
Had a quick look to check his hair up on the big screen. Sees everything's looking good. And carries on as these two begin grappling on the mat. We have Jordan trying to drive to finish that single, but he's off the side now. He could be looking for a choke here.
Jordan's giving up his back pretty easily there.
He's got one hook in, and he's working up to mount.
Saved by the bell there at the end of the round.
That bell didn't come a moment too soon. As both fighters returned to their corner. Jordan looking a little bit worse for wear.
Jordan took a few good strikes in the stand-up battle. I'd say as long as Dean can keep his fitness about him, I like him in the next round.
He certainly set the pace quick at the start, and he's put a stamp on this fight. Question being, of course, taking a fight in short notice, can he maintain that pace for the rest of the match? Training out of extreme fitness, though, would be somewhat ironic if his fitness were to fail him later in the match. But all of the extreme fitness guys tend to come to the cage with cardio and spades. Although you really can't compare a 6 or a 12-week fight camp with somebody that picked up this fight on Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't say. He seems eager
Dean
to get the
already
next
ready
round
to come
started.
out strong.
Yeah, he wants this started again. He's obviously tasted blood at the end of the last round, where he managed to take mount and almost finish the fight. I think if he'd had a few more seconds, he probably would have done.
Well, the stand-up battle worked for him good in the first round. Let's see if he looks to take it to the ground again and finish on the strong note that he finished the first round with.
So, both fighters
good
obviously
exchange here. He's got it back to the ground now. May be able to establish side control from that position.
And Dean has made a slight change now to his game plan. He was wanting to keep it on the feet in the first round, but now he's gone straight to take down. You might think he's got superior ground from the way it went in the end of the first round.
Big slam there.
Big slam.
Now Jordan's able to replace guard, so we'll see how his jiu-jitsu skills compare up. He fights at a Devil's Fight Club with his coach Taz McComb, who I understand is quite a good ground specialist.
Absolutely, he's bound to have plenty of ground to go around training with the likes of Taz, who's fighting later in our card for the bantamweight title. Both fighters grappling for position now.
Jordan looking to shift his hips, maybe look for that arm bar. There it is. He's got it straight. Oh, Dean rolls out of it.
Great tenacity show by Dean there. For a fraction of a second that might have been in, but he kept his composure, rotated out, and now he's moving to an angle where he can start unloading some bombs.
Now established side control, moves straight to mount. Looking to finish off that first round where he left it. Takes his back, both hooks in. Big ground and pound from top.
Big shots from the back there. And it's all Dean Fitsimons now. He's got two hooks in, got the back, landing effective strikes from there.
He's got plenty of time to work too.
So yeah, there's not going to be enough time for the bell to come for Jordan this time. He's going to have to work his own way out.
Now what Dean needs to do here is come underneath the armpits and really dig those hips in, flatten his opponent out. He's riding a bit high and off to the side. If Jordan was to buck right now, it might spell bottom game for Dean.
So Dean has been able to work one arm in. It looks like it was across the face. Yeah, he bailed on it. Obviously, he wasn't finding any purchase there. Content just to ride out the back and score with those shots to the face.
He may find those shots just to open up a submission for him. He needs to use them in combination there on top.
Tries again for that rear naked choke, trying to work his right arm underneath the chin now. has got a grip on one arm, but it looks like this could be in. Getting perilously close to the finish.
He's digging that arm in, looking for that sub. Still has both hooks.
Trying again for that rear naked choke, and the
saved
bell.
by the bell again.
That's becoming a theme for this fight.
Dean's still looking lively after 2 rounds of action, and I'd say 2 rounds that he won.
Yeah, his fitness might just be extreme. He had a quick glance at the commentary booth there, as much to say, oh, foiled again. Another bell robs him of a finish in this fight.
So it's been all Dean Fitsimons here in this featherweight battle.
So if you're a judge, how are you scoring this, Jake?
I give both rounds to Dean for sure. He's been able to control it on the ground, and I think he's landed more shots standing. So I think it's been Dean all the way.
So Fitsimons has to be looking at a finish in this round if he wants to take home the W.
It's always nice to get the finish. At the same time, he's very ahead on the cards, and if it's anything like the first 2 rounds, he should be able to get the decision if he's not able to get that finish like he wants so bad. Dean edging closer to the middle of the cage again.
He wants to get started right away. Great show of sportsmanship for both fighters there after 2 rounds of fighting. Touching gloves going into the 3rd for our final round in the opening match in Clan Wars 10.
You got to wonder how tired Jordan is taking a beating on bottom for the past 2 rounds.
Absolutely. He still looks hungry. He's still pushing forward, but lighter on the feet has to be Dean.
Ooh, nice body kick. That definitely landed on the ribs. Big takedown by Dean again.
He didn't even, Jordan didn't even defend the takedown there. He just let it happen and made sure he got guard on the way down. Maybe he reckoned he could have finished that armbar with a little bit more accuracy in the 2nd round. He might be looking to climb again for that. Mark Leonard and Jake Hecht coming to you live for Clan Wars 10 here in the Ulster Hall in Belfast in Ireland. In our first fight, Dean Fitsimons from Extreme Fitness takes on Jordan Bad Boy Mairs from the Devil's Fight Club. In our 3rd round, it looks like it's 2 rounds down for Jordan. He's on bottom trying to work his guard up and try and make something happen in the last round.
Got Jordan again, shifty hips, looking for another sub. He likes that armbar. Dean definitely needs to keep those elbows in. Oh, nice posture.
Big shots from standing in the guard there by Dean. Jordan is trying
very there. Jordan's trapping that arm again, maybe looking for an armbar. Big slam again from Dean. Jordan maybe trapping that arm both for protection and to set up a submission.
He's keeping good wrist control here, and it could lead to something. We know he's got fast hips when it comes to throwing on an armbar from the 2nd round.
Referee looking to stand him up.
Referee Aidan Martin brings him back to the feet. So far it's been Dean in the ascendancy, standing up. So let's see how it plays out here in the final round.
The crowd is looking for a finish. Managed to take us back again.
Excellent work there by Dean, coming around the back, getting a takedown and winding up with both hooks. This is a familiar position now. We've seen this in both rounds so far.
If Dean takes anything away from this fight, it could be that strikes will open up submissions for him on the ground. I don't feel like he's throwing enough strikes. Big head kick from Jordan looking to finish the fight.
He's circling his right hand,
winding it up,
letting us know there's something's about to happen. The problem with that, of course, his opponent saw it too. Now, Dean has certainly impressed me. He's come onto this fight in short notice, and he's still very lively, and he responds to that 10-second clicker really fast.
Looking to put an exclamation point on this win.
And look at the 2 exchange a hug, but it looks like Dean is saying, I've got this one. I've got this fight in the bag. How do you think this is going to go?
I give it all the way to Dean. He had good stand-up, good ground game. I think if he's going to learn anything from this fight again, it's that strikes on the ground may be able to open up submissions for him in the future.
And let's head for the official decision inside the cage.